Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I've had Dead by Daylight in my library for a fair while and I thought what better way to introduce me to Dead by Daylight than to play the dating sim. So, oh dear, am I? Okay. Okay, we're off to a brilliant start already. Let's go new file. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Let's just go with pizza, because why not? I love how it's a tropical theme. This is brilliant. I'm excited to see what this is like. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet. Salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drown. Water falls from your mouth as you gasp for air. That's very attractive. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? What you do know is, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Oh, that's not good. More coughing. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute or can I go on? Oh my god, I love the third person thing, that's great. Because I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time, endless time. Oh my god. An eternity, if you catch my... What shall we voice the ocean as? An eternity, if you catch my drift. Wow. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, pizza, may I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was... As I was saying, you looked in at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand, and all you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, webs, and other ick. Oh my god! Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Oh yikes. What will you do? I don't know. Run, close your eyes, and dig up that face. Oh dear. I don't like the music. If I can't see it, it can't see me. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. The mantra centers you and you're briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent and for the first time in your entire life it feels like you're in control. When you open your eyes... Oh. You're in the exact same place except now that disgusting corpse face is smiling at you? Okay. Even the dead have a wondrous time on our land. I promise you will too. Dead? Don't worry. You're going to do just fine. We won't want anyone else. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have the chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh, when you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. So now we're in the sand? I thought we were in the water. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh, the huntress. Okay. Little help, please. You turn around and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw is just about to hit the ground. Oh, hello. I like your mask. It's very cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many options. So many options. Oh my god. Oh my god, is your leg okay? And your arm? Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh! Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and the well-tended volleyball court. Oh my goodness. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. There are weird days and there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup. Well, literal monsters. Sexy monsters, sorry. What do you do? Okay, I believe I'm a nice person. I'll toss it back, because if I kick it back, I'll make a fool of myself. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you get the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and it lands right in the huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Oh my god. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in the hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms, warm perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural. What is this? Try hard much? Ugh. They're speaking to you directly, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're in trance. When you snap out of it, you realise that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Okay. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. At the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Peter. You were made for this. I was made for what? To be almost drowned and to end up on the beach to talk to these weird people. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out, yes, because we're sane enough to believe in ocean. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Okay. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go with what the Trappist says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Oh, yikes. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What's bringing you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract me from my total domination? I mean, you look like you can dominate a lot of people. I mean, like... yeah. That was right. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Okay. You know you can't. Oh my god. Pose. At least not yet. Hey, not you too. I've got eyes on the back of my head. Oh yeah. Not yet. Hey Pizza, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Okay. Be warned. Answer quickly and answer well. Oh my god, it's a timed quiz. Oh no, I can't do this. And it'll be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Oh, okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility! Invisibility? Although, sometimes I think I already am. What's your best subject in the school? Math. Probably math. That's actually true. That's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favourite animal? Cat. Oh, I don't know what the other option was. Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? Just think you think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cats. And more specifically, black cats? Well, I do, but you all can go to hell anyway. What's your favourite colour? 3-day-old corpse. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm going to say 3-day-old corpse. It's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil, or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? I guess nightclub promoter, I don't know. Definitely a nightclub promoter, yes. Say it with confidence, Jess. Everyone groans, and let's be honest, they're right to do so. Oh no. Luring folks into the dark, not just anyone can do that. Best flavour of ice cream. Chocolate, horse flesh? I'm gonna go chocolate. Oh my god. Chocolate. My favourite flavour is plain. It's pain. Oh my god. Okay. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Oh my god. I think mint chip is the greatest flavour ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Honestly, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Okay. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is a rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Oh my god. That's Undertale right there. Tell me what's the best flavour of ice cream. I'm gonna go mint chip. The best flavour is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Okay. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. Okay. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I mean, yeah. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to WRAITH. Oh my god. Just casually. Hi, I'm WRAITH. I'm nothing like anyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to not just take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Oh, dude. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Oh. Oh, dear. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead. But I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog buddy. Oh my god. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it! Oh my god. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with WRAITH. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Yes, pretty much. So far, I don't know. WRAITH has got something going for me. I like the quiet ones. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. Alright. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go back to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. WRAITH rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's wanted needlessly, and the cruelty it endangers. What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are y'all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Understandable. I relate very much to Spirit. Where do you want to go? Oh, I'm gonna go here. Oh yeah, so I chose the lounge, okay. It'll be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day, it's the best. Actually, I do agree with that. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind and chasing and fighting to get ahead and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Okay, you need to calm down. That's what you need to do. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Oh no, more people, more voices. Hold on. Oh my God, Dwight. Yes. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only people remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived with the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. Okay. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And just don't run off into the various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off the site. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Alright, yes, that's true. He was, but he just meant he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island, and your decisions matter mostly. When I agree with them, not like the other island. So what'll it be? I still want to go here. Finally, freedom from those preposterous premise and that the four of us will be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat as she takes her conspiratorial tone. I didn't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everybody already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed that I was putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and then when that didn't work, I tried whining and that didn't work. Oh my god, you need to calm down, woman! I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. Oh my god. So, thanks I guess for not getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is that what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar and make you the drink of your dreams? Hilarious, right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So, what will you be having? I have a vodka soda. That's the only option I would like from that. Really takes me back home. You know, vodka is a very special drink to me. It warms up the blood on a cold night in the woods. On occasion I would, how do you say, bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. What'd you do to them? They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a special little hidden pocket. But no one hides it from me. Okay, so you weren't doing what I was thinking. A bit basic to be drinking vodka on a tropical island though, and you're mixing it with soda? Really? Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes. Okay. Sorry, dude. Since we fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favour. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time! I swear, had I known that they'll pull this kind of fox enthusiastic community building crap, I'd suggest we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I even set foot near this bar. Don't you think it could be kind of fun? A little fun. Never mind, I hate it, it sucks, but it could be fine, or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat or whatever? I've literally never seen him in the hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. She probably was. She's hiding that from us. Me thinks a certain someone does protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, one sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or none. Reading is the only way real escape from the inescapable horror of life, the escape into your own mind. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. They were all much more enthusiastic about drinking. She says she's not a nerd, but she's heavily into books apparently, so... Considering the situation we're in, it seems appropriate time to ask you. Pizza, what's your desert island book? The one book you'll bring with you if you are here, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, also the books are all in public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years, so what's your favourite? Oh. See, look, I don't read, so I might go books, no thanks. Books, no thanks. Look, I know what you're going to say, but books, no thanks. I knew it. It's not that I can't read, I just don't like it there. I said it. Exactly! Oh my god! Reading is for nerds in the French. Oh my god. I killed a guy with a book once, though that was awesome. What the hell was the name of that book? I think it's some famous book about love of cooking. How could I forget? Brought me a lot of joy. Shut it right down the throat. Oh god, I just got why that was funny. Not that I was trying to be. I have no use for ironic or poetic death. Death is a serious business. Serious business. Anyway, what were we talking about? Books. Shut up, nerd. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving around an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Oh my god! Ooh! A new one! Oh, hello! Great idea. Trickster, isn't it a bit like to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules. I'm not sure who I'm asking. Well, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for it either. Well, hello. And who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know what the harm is inviting one more person to join a circle for a game. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret trickster ending. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Alright, so you're a bum. That's like, toodaloo. Alright. Rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap, spit, and that's it. That is. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in the classy way. All makeouts will happen of you in the public eye, real romantic like. Yes, romance is the goal, so we'll be waiting in the complete silence trying to listen and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Pizza, you're up! Oh my god. I gripped the bottle in my hand and put the fate in the hands of empty bottle gods. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Oh my god. Oh, I got WRAITH! Ooh, hello. You got WRAITH, you two are meant to be. Psych! You actually have to spin the bottle multiple times to get your final result. Wow! Oh wait, oh my god. Okay. God. Oh my god! Oh no! I want WRAITH! I got Trapper. Oh my. Oh no, I got Huntress. No! Ooh! Just this morning, you were waking up in a strange space surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach tail at Huntress, lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races as you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Huntress takes you by the head and you sit face to face in a private section of the bar. Oh my god, I don't know if I can read this. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in a gross way. You're sweating at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. Oh my god. You don't know what to do. If you try to lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Huntress, I'm sorry, but I can't kiss you right now. Oh. It's one thing for me to panic and another thing for her to reject me. Oh, man. What? You're relieved, but also maybe a little hurt? It's not you. Well, it is you, but in a good way. I think you're great, but maybe not great. I don't trust easily, and I'm afraid of what I might mean to connect with you so early. It's not that I don't want to. I just think I just don't think it's the right thing right now. I understand that. Amazing, but also understand this. If you tell anyone I got so soft, I'll break you in half, okay? Okay. I'll tell them you always chewed my whole face clean off. Oh, I like that. Oh, careful. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we only aren't saying that's passionate because we never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served right away. You must insist that you join us. We won't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? Catch the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. Fair enough. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This had some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific, it seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Oh my god, it's like the opposite of real life. Even better, they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to WRAITH or Trickster. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Trickster is here, surprise. Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole shit gets a little flustered. Okay. Hey there, you're looking good. Pizza, real good. Alright. And we literally can't let the Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit the table if they sit side by side. Yeah, that's true. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Okay, Dwight and Coyle are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices we simply can't divulge. My favourite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which, you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically, true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Beats, are you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people with hats. Oh no. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between layers of some meat. Oh my god. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. He's right. He's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping up anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're full of completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvious. What the hell is this? Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Oh my god. Spirit needs to calm down. Please stop. Please. I hate it. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it as the skull of Azarav. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it into a second death. Hey Pizza, I know this isn't what you want to do. Hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, Dinner. Dinner's name was Felix! Otherwise this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. Bro. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon and all explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus? Tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up Dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Alright, I better get this perfect. Perfect! Not bad. Perfect! Look at me go. Not bad. Oh, you missed completely. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Is she taking a fancy to me? Ooh. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell, I mean. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off for making this night perfect. At least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's the only thing. Think about it, Pizza. Number two, there is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Oh, okay. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut into my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Oh dear. Between the food and behaviour of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. Oh dear. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Well, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Oh, sorry. I tried. Yeah, she's white pizza. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. You didn't wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here. Yes, you did, poor thing. You have no idea the last time you had a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull! The seagull! Isn't that beautiful? Can I eat the seagull instead of this human? Like, there's so many questions, my guy. Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No wait, you haven't eaten yet, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, guide, narrator. To the narrator, the ocean. I'm not sure about how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. Okay. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Study scene's over, and you're having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Fake, mysterious. I gotta give up on this ocean character. That's really some quality early game storytelling. I just like how they break the third wall. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh good. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which could be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Now, are you getting soft on me again? Like, usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. I feel nervous in her arms, not just because they may be crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just going to narrate the fact that not, say it loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask! Your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now you're awake and talking, you got to keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though through the mask you can see the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much dinner. Want a snack? I mean, are you the snack? No, okay. She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. You know what? I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna go. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do, plus you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky, essentially, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you chose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Oh! This is the question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you really going there? You do not play around, Beats. I don't. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Pizza. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. Oh, she finds this funny. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Well, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. It seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show us some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? I'm going to go with the flow because I don't want to correct her too much because she seems a bit sensitive. The Huntress is admittedly a little scary, might not be the best to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She can probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her nimble fingers. Honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking how fragile your puny little neck is. But also between the fainting human jerky and probably the dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. I hate to break this to you, but never mind. Just things are really heating up. You hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, with which they're waving around in the air but their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for acute flirt points is not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Okay. Go, 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 go! I'm like, okay. Okay. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say Huey. Don't worry, Huey hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on the evening activities and we'll only have time for one person to share a special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favourite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us only one person gets to share. How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group, but never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now, so I won't be angry. I merely chop your head clean off, no fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realise that this is probably it for you. You embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me, and to be honest I don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. It is really fair to pick on the newbie. Dorothy, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. You're trying to flex authority gimmick on me one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in this blood. Cynthia. Fasten muscle back on. You two know I love to hack, slash and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Spy? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so. Pizza. Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody. Oh no. I'm gonna go with Wraith because it's his favourite time. I choose you, Wraith! Wraith! I choose you! I'm not really the one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into hollow, dark eyes and sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death, and never returning or whatever. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before the crushing car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, drip in! From the trunk! He opened it and found a affronted stranger, bound and gagged. Young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake he nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. Okay. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? It's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young man. Yes you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what's happening here. You just didn't want to admit it yourself. Your hands aren't clean. Well, clients give me money and I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up loose ends. Well, actually, you do. No, the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of cells. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the smile of this older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on that stupid fat head, sticking out begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniffling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in further, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head was still attached to his spine, pulled clearly out, the disgusting sack of a body he saw. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until... Oh. Should I make a joke or ask about... I don't want to praise. I'm curious about it. I want to ask about that poor young man. I wonder what happened to him. Oh, yeah. We may never know. Well, wherever he is, I hope he's okay. I can't tell, but Wraith just smiled. Ooh, sorry, it's just weird to see him do it. Okay. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. There's only one thing you hear, and it's ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility as that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look so lonely, mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from all these scuffies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. I mean, okay, that's a bit like throwing it out there. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves and you're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. And I really hate this fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we can go to the back of the pool. And like, I don't know, whatever, you know? So, okay, so this is the guy I actually want to go down the path. A dip in a pool of Wraith. You come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you should follow him. An offer like that. Just don't forget a little talk. Can we go with Wraith? Please? Okay. You and your storyteller slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Hey, do you remember my story? You mean the one you just told like a minute ago? Yeah. Yes. Did you, I mean like, what did you think of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? I would say he's not weird. Well, he asked, I'm like, he's not weird. Well, I don't think he's weird, but he is bad and I'm deeply upset with him. No, that's not what I wanted to say! He didn't have all the knowledge you needed to begin with, but what's important is what you do with the knowledge once you have it. In the end, he's no better than the monster he killed. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes and no. I think that's what makes it such a great story. It's a unique and surprising but relatable and familiar. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little of him inside us. Wraith giggles, not in a gross way, like you're thinking, but a very silly one. I assume he's imagining a tiny version of himself dancing around in his own belly because that's just who he is. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. It's cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Ray seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk, not since I heard that story from someone else a long time ago. The story you just told us 2 minutes ago. Exactly. The one that wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, but not us. After you sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in those little tight safari-themed restaurant uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. You're not here to party with them, you got your own repressed relationships to tend to. You head over to the campfire, the heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the cracking embers, you think about Ray's story about the young man who found out he was part of the sinister plot. What don't you know about the current situation? Is it something that will terrify you, something that will make you snap? Or what if you look into the eyes of evil? What if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your feet, Claudia and Dora arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by a firelight. We must apologise for the accommodations. We aren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types You'll want to rub up their beauty sleep. Yeah, pretty. You relax and look into the fire. The radio begins to buzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh, okay. I like this. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep, and you decide on one of the killers to spend a little more time with until you're sleeping with her. Who would you summon to your side as you lay by the fire? WRAITH, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens when you talk to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise. I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as a white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, WRAITH? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's a bit morbid, I guess you can hold on to this chest piece of mine. I will treasure this chest piece forever, WRAITH. It's a night. They're brave. Like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. A dark voice from earlier speaks to you again, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but not one is still undeniably odd. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that, even amnesiac video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you like. You'll never get to 100, you hear me? I don't think you don't think I don't see what you're up to. You awake suddenly to see someone leaning over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. What? Ah, you're awake. I saw you with the WRAITH before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind, just be careful where you sit. Since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I don't take rejection well. 2, the first thing is a very important thing to remember. Okay. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That would make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They would know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, that might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired, get some rest, sleep, maybe even sleep well. Well, if you can. Just try not to roll over and be about 15 feet to your left. Okay. You're finally alone for real this time, maybe. You drift off asleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Fingers crossed. Wait a second, where are you? This isn't... Oh, geez, it is. It's one of the reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to a camera. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent and didn't end up in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. Okay. So what do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Attractive, mysterious. I don't really know many other words since I was raised by my mum in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails of my seraphim. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one would not let any guard down easily. Who knows what about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about his place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper, Widow, begin with Trapper. He's buff for sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Oh my god. It's calling each other out much. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, beer, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. That's weird. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill the person, but anyone else wants to. I don't care enough to stop them. Might just have to kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, and maybe they'll realise I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. No! No, Wraith. I've got to learn to go easy on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Okay. I don't know, everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay? Those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and throw me away. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Okay, so she seems very outgoing. But I still want to listen to Wraith a bit more. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's a lot of cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I won't rule out a nightmare just yet though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Hey, talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying a coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off, right? I mean, Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind this joyful demeanour though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Oh my god. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the... Never mind, he left. But at least he brought me a cup of... No wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't actually call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place that you give 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure you leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second, how did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and become the watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even the place of extreme horror can still receive 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, whether Whether possible, start from the mindset of giving the benefit of the doubt. Constructing those elaborate simulations vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that is just nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who ventured to bear the souls of creative processes with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not overly critical of them. Are you two trying to tell me on this place like actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I save you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Peter. The last 5 minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious. No. It's been really entertaining, honestly. How can I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Well, 10 stars, here we come. Can something remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do ask you one question though. We'll all have to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Yeah, sure. Yes, I hereby agree to participate in the verbal contract saying that RP, so I'll never say anything negative about my stay here. Perfect, delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey pizza, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that isn't a positive review, because I know that nobody reads negative views of games results like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance with grumbling I hear from your belly. That can only mean one thing: breakfast. Okay, breakfast time. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach balls. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise, and can we get some strawberries here? Yogurt magic powers can only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation, and it was like going through puberty again, except all in one day, on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one who's doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than what you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding, I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast note. Now the huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything can happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Oh, surely that surely must be it. No one else will be willing to stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did, or should I say did not. I haven't slept in 20 years and account the whole burning quest of familial revenge thing, and last night was no different, so in that case it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now if you don't mind going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with Yell while looking cute doing so. Guessing Rafe has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Oh perfect, there he is. Take us home, Rafe. Oh hey, that was fun yesterday. I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you unexpectedly. Wait, are you supposed to stand and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Oh dear. Breakfast is important. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. Before you get there though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Yeah, well I guess. Is that okay? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind and seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard this, I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more, yeah. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. Oh wow, look at this cool bottle of Tricks of Ran suntan lotion someone left in a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Oh my god. Oh no. So I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and I could hear you well, you know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it felt like, fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot we won't get resurrected. Oh, so they were stabbing each other? What? I've come to believe that the key finding is that we need finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you just think that me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard, I get it. Well, life is a nightmare, yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I know the entry rooms now 5 minutes are up anyway. Good luck, pizza. You're going to need it. Hey, if you need to figure out how to escape this time, please make sure your ghost tells us how. Okay. That was both a tragedy and a comedy, a comedy. Shut up, I like it anyway. Where were you? Oh yeah, you're heading to the tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't sure a lot so far. Today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no just soaking up in the sun. No drama, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all I'm going to plan is until the shadow blocks your precious sun. A spiky tip like a pine tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all, it's... Hey babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone was just getting up and announcing everything, how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of chicken in the group? I don't like it. Kinda fishy, kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 PM. I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see the layout, my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. I mean, catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And that blow-up hat is threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette, genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation about smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy's gone, we've got some ground rules established and definitely going abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hi, sorry if this is too far, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's kind of, it's got Will, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what, if you want to go somewhere with someone else, I totally understand, but if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around a Wraith long enough to realise that his rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out! Yay! Before you can decide if you want to go out with Wraith, the Huntress interjects. Hey, I just wanted to give you a chance to hang out with me to a cute beach house instead of wherever this guy is going to take you. He'll probably read some poetry and force to learn about Petrov's chest defense. I mean, if you learn about some Russian moves, I got you covered. Oh my god. Does she mean I'm talking about Barina
Varinya, a traditional Russian folk dance. You'll have your minds in the gutter. And if I'm honest, I love it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked into pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. Life gives you lemons, make lemonade, and then die in a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me titled. So who will it be? WRAITH. I gotta go with WRAITH. WRAITH? Yes? I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention. I thought I was hallucinating. No. Really? Yes, really. Cool. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save it there. And that was me. Because I was playing that for about an hour and a half. So that was Hooked on You. I am very intrigued already, and now I don't understand how I can play DBD without thinking about any of this. Oh my goodness, what? So far I'm enjoying it, so I'll probably definitely make a part 2. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you liked it that much, make sure you subscribe, and while you're at the subscribe button, make sure you tickle the notification bell. Don't forget to check my Twitch channel, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Pizza Lord signing off.